Ladies and gentlemen, colleagues and friends, my warmest greetings to you from the UNESCO Institute for Lifelong Learning in Hamburg, Germany. My name is Raúl Valdés, and I'm the coordinator of the UNESCO Global Network of Learning Cities, which is an international policy-oriented network for promoting and implementing lifelong learning at the local level. Let me start by wishing you all a happy International Day of Education. UNESCO learning cities around the world are joining in with the celebrations. Hopefully they can provide some inspiration while at the same time learning from your experiences. The concept of the learning city is a people-centered learning focus approach which provides a collaborative framework for working on the diverse challenges that cities increasingly face in terms of health, digital learning, literacy, education, planning, and more. The UNESCO Global Network of Learning Cities was initiated in 2013 and currently works with 229 cities from 64 countries. It supports the achievement of all 17 Sustainable Development Goals by working to strengthen lifelong learning in the world's cities through policy dialogue, capacity development, and instruments to encourage and recognize progress made and implementing lifelong learning. Despite their very different starting points and diverse economic, political, social, and environmental contexts, many member cities of the UNESCO GNLC have initiated innovative and inclusive policies and programs that provide opportunities for their communities to benefit from lifelong learning. Cities of the network are striving for inclusive learning in the education system, realizing learning in families and communities, effective learning for and in the workplace, extending use of modern learning technologies, enhance quality in learning, and cultivate a vibrant culture of learning throughout life. We live in very challenging times, yet UNESCO learning cities are providing their determination to meet and overcome the challenges they face. Many member cities have demonstrated the resilience in responding to the COVID-19 crisis and have put lifelong learning at the heart of their strategies. Their initiatives were shared in a series of webinars hosted by UIL between March and June this year. And in cities across world regions, those initiatives highlighted the importance of the local level as a frontier in the dissemination of health and hygiene information, as well as the provision of other vital services. For example, in Cork, Ireland, which has a long tradition of community-based learning, some structures to support learning networks were already in place prior to the health crisis. At the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, a local authority community response forum was also established in every district to help vulnerable members of the communities. In total, 30 parties organized and are cooperating. Another example is the city of Gdynia in Poland, which has formed partnerships with local volunteer groups and non-governmental organizations to maintain regular contact with vulnerable families and attend to their needs. The COVID-19 pandemic will not be the last challenge humanity has to confront. We are all aware of the potential for more health and climate-related crises in the years and decades ahead. Nevertheless, this pandemic is a clarion call for collective efforts among populations to collectively take actions and to make behavioral changes in support of sustainable development. We have only 10 years left to achieve the 17 ambitious Sustainable Development Goals indicated in the 2030 Agenda, and cities are undoubtedly key players in this collective endeavor. I invite you to learn more about the UNESCO Global Network of Learning Cities and the lifelong learning structures and programs implemented by its members. Some of you may wish to engage with these cities as partners, or you might be inspired to join the network with your city. A special track of the Learning Planet Festival is dedicated to the city network, and I hope to see many of you there. Once again, a happy International Day of Education to you all. Let us jointly celebrate the power of education and learn how to harness it well. Enjoy the festival.